Everyone, welcome to the show. So, one of Donald Trump's fine people has now been convicted of plotting to kill FBI agents. This is the now convicted felon, 35-year-old Tennessee resident Edward Kelley. If that name sounds familiar, if his photo looks familiar, it's because he was also charged with crimes for his alleged, or shouldn't say alleged, he's been convicted there as well too, but his involvement in the Capitol attack. And the FBI agents that were investigating his January 6th case are the ones that he was planning to murder. So Kelley had been out on pretrial release for the January 6th case, and he was arrested again in December of 2022 after this whole murder plot came to light. So luckily, there was a man who worked with Kelley who notified the FBI about the plan because Kelley recruited him and wanted him to take part in the attack. So that man, his name is Christopher Roddy. He ended up surreptitiously recording his conversations with Kelley, and he turned the recordings over to the feds. So Kelley's been in custody since then, since they found out in December of 2022. And this week, he went on trial for the FBI murder scheme. So the trial lasted only 2 days, well, 3 days if you count deliberation. And Kelley's co-defendant in the January 6th case, a man named Austin Carter, he testified against Kelley as part of a plea deal. So here's what Carter told the jury.
Austin Carter had also worked with Kelley. He's already pleaded guilty and is now awaiting sentencing. He testified that Kelley was the leader and that he believed that they needed to, quote, take out the FBI. Carter says Kelley believed the country was headed into another civil war and he wanted to strike first. They originally planned to attack FBI Knoxville's office with vehicular bombs and incendiary devices strapped to drones. They later changed that plan to go after agents individually. Carter says Kelley gave him a list of agent names, agents who had been involved in the search of Kelley's home or who investigated the Capitol riot case.
The jury also heard the secret recordings of Kelley, and in those recordings, at least some of them, he told the co-conspirator who recorded him to, quote, take out their office. So he said, like, if I'm arrested again, you go do it. Go take them out, take out their office. And he also said, quote, definitely make sure you got everything racked, locked, and loaded. And, quote, every hit has to hurt. So the jury started deliberating on Wednesday of this week. They came back very quickly with the verdict. They convicted Kelley of conspiracy to murder federal employees, solicitation to commit a crime of violence, and in influencing a federal official by threat. He now is facing up to life in prison. And he'll be scheduled in this case in May of 2025, May 7th of 2025. So this was a really bad month for Kelley because, as I mentioned earlier, he was also convicted on numerous counts in his January 6th case, including the felony charge of assaulting officers. So he'll be sentenced for those crimes in April of next year. So this is one of those so-called political prisoners that the right likes to talk about. You know, one of those just patriotic tourists, just, you know, casually walking through the Capitol. One of the people that Trump might pardon, who's actually plotting to murder FBI agents. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I will let you know when or if I hear more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.